Okay. Alright. What's up? I am still playing Remnant, still testing builds and stuff in Beyond Hell, because there's a million things to test. And, yeah, pretty much just that. I'm gonna try and work on a couple ranged builds and a couple of skill builds today. So the first one, I'm gonna try and do something with grenades. Well, specifically Meridian. Last time I did Meridian, it didn't really work out, so I gotta figure out a better way to go about it. Yeah, I know. I mean, but I could be playing Monster Hunter, could be doing a lot of things. But yeah, no, we're playing Remnant. There's so much stuff I have to test and verify, and it gets old. But I gotta do it. Anyway, so what I've been doing for like the past month is basically just making a million different builds, and I run them through the Apocalypse Gauntlet and just see how they perform, see if anything's like super overpowered, see if anything is like just really, really bad, make notes, and then I can adjust them later. And so one of the things I've been trying to do is make builds based upon handguns, like specifically handguns. Ever played with co-op scaling in Beyond Hell or just regular? Because yeah, I've done co-op a bit. Me and Bolt Jameson did a bunch of Apocalypse New Game Plus hardcore fresh characters and stuff with restrictions. So I'm pretty used to that. But in Beyond Hell, no, not yet. Anyway, so granadas. I think Meridian does 1163. Okay, so Corrupted Meridian stronger. I'm not going to use the mod. I'm going to just try and do like a Meridian build. Oh, yeah, no, I haven't done a whole lot of co-op, especially like fresh co-op in Beyond Hell. I want to. It's not something I'm against doing because we've got a lot of new like co-op related items and whatnot. So that should be fun. I've got other shit I got to do, unfortunately. Anyway, gonna be doing Focus Fire Meridian. For unaware, Focus Fire makes anything that you're looking at take weak spot damage, which I guess, oops, reset it. There you go. Which includes grenades and even dots. You could do weak spot dots. So, I'm gonna try that. I want to do long duration Focus Fire for bosses, but I need to have some defenses or just get through the game. I'm gonna run with Fey Royal. Not that I need it because Corrupted Meridian fires straight, but it just makes the projectile speed so fucking fast that it's almost instant. And aiming with projectiles is always a pain in the ass. Yeah, I mean, the next time we get like a solid update out for Remnant, we can definitely do co-op stuff. I definitely need to test that more because again, like we've got a lot of new co-op things and we need to see if any co-op stuff's like super OP. All right. So explosive, ranged. The big thing with actually, where's my traits? Instead of kinship. Okay. The big thing with explosives is let's see, is this one stage of stagger? Because I know the mod hits you for a fuck ton. Like it just stagger locks you really hard. And so you got to figure out your stagger right away. And you could run like Challenger and just get stagger resistance off of Juggernaut. I think another really easy way to get stagger resistance is one of the newer rings. Where is it? Ring of the Fortress. So if you stack a bunch of weight, you could get one reduced stagger. And even just one at 50 weight is pretty good if you're running like medium. Yeah, so now that the regular shot doesn't stagger me. Yeah. One stagger is not enough for some things. Like I was trying to do explosives with Hellfire, being that, you know, the Fey Royal armor makes even Hellfire projectiles like fire like rockets, but these things still knock you over. So you need like 2 or 3 stages of stagger res to be completely immune to that. So we're not doing that right now. We'll deal with that on another time. Probably when we're still reworking Soldier a little bit, so its utility perk is gonna be uh, explosive stagger resistance for you and your party. So I think that'll be actually Team Burke. So I think that'll be really good, and I'll have to rebalance around that. But I'm kind of gonna see what it's gonna feel like once we get that done. Yeah, weak spot dots. So like if you do or just do like focus fire with a dot weapon. You see all the dots are red. You get a weak spot, and then if you don't look at it, see the damage goes down. But yeah, you can get weak spot dots, so you can scale weak spot damage and focus fire and do weak spot dots. I haven't really explored that very much, but that is the way you can scale your dots, and it's an unintended side effect of focus fire granting things weak spot damage, but I think it's really cool because the soldier archetype itself has absolutely no synergy with dots at all. So if you want to make it work, it's better for like playing in co-op where you can give weak spot damage to another player and they can run weak spot dots, or you can try to make it work yourself. So being that we're running explosives and range, I think I want to run Hunter because I love Hunter's Mark. And then we need to get 60 weight would be great for a second stack of bulwark for some damage reduction. I don't really know how else I'm going to get weight, except I could put on Black Greatsword for 67 weight. Why isn't that giving me my extra stack of bulwark? Take it off. But yeah, okay. So yeah, some more DR for extra weight, and then you could just run like strong back. Actually, let's go ahead and reset. So yeah, I'm just making builds today. I'm not really doing anything crazy. Ooh, that is still too much weight. Is there anything else that increases encumbrance? Or I could drink, where is it? Strong drink. I don't know what the difference between strong drink and eggnog is. This straight up reduces your encumbrance by 10. Oh, I see. Opposite way. So if I do eggnog and then strong back, I don't want to actually reduce the weight because that would reduce Ring of Fortress. But then we can do that, and then that gives me back to medium roll, and then I still get my 2 points of bulwark. Okay. Alright, that'll work. Sorry. One Leto set. I could do one Leto set, but I don't want to break up Fey Royal. I mean, it's not 10% more projectile speed is not going to be anything crazy. In fact, I can even just do Mudtooth's hat. Let's see. Yeah, they're still pretty quick. It's just there's a stark difference between, you know, running Fey Royal and not. Like, that's such a slow rocket. But 3 pieces of Fey significantly fucking faster. So I think I'm gonna do that, and then yeah, I think you're right. Actually, I think one Leto's might be good. I like Mudtooth's hat for an extra concoction, but 1 piece of Leto's for 7 extra weight and do like 62. Yeah. $65. Yeah, I think that might be fine. Just get that a little extra weight. Or can I get the 60 with Fader? No. Yeah, you pretty much have to go Letos. Alright, anyway, so yeah, so 65. That's cool. One piece of Letos just for some extra weight. So I'm going to get my second stack of Bulwark. And that's a bunch of more extra defense. That's like another, 6% DR. So that's good. And then we'll run Fey Royal for our projectile speed. I want skill duration. So that's another thing that I'm gonna have to do a lot of. I need skills. Fortify is basically mandatory. Vigor is basically mandatory. Siphoner, Kinships, I don't want to kill myself. And I think that's a good start. We'll kind of hold it there. I don't necessarily need Amplitude, but it does help trash clear. Well, let's see. What else do we got? I mean, if we're going explosives, obviously we can run detonation trigger. 25% is fine, but the dot's not going to do anything for me unless they can abuse that fire dot somehow. Echo Chamber is not going to help because we're already going to get exposed from Shock and Awe because Meridian does count as a grenade, so we don't need Echo Chamber. Fire rate reload speed's not terrible. Indignant Fetish is also really good. I think it's a really highly underrated amulet because you get 10% DR and 20% damage as long as you're affected by any sort of ailment, which, I mean, you can either run, where is it? Atonement Fold, which we buffs, it's 10% crit, and then run Bleed, but when you have Bleed, you don't leech very much, so that's an issue. Or you can run Conversion Therapy, put Shock on you, and that gives you fire rate, so that could work out, some solid DR and damage. And 58% is pretty good. Now, actually, one thing I didn't test, does Focus Fire overwrite Burden of the Gambler? So it saves up top or something? Yeah. Because this disables weak spots, but then Focus Fire enables weak spots, and I don't know if it's going to overwrite. It does. Okay. So you can overwrite weak spots. So this effectively just becomes, 10% crit, 15% crit damage, which is good. But I don't have a whole lot of crit in general, to be honest. I think I'm just going to go non-crit, in which case I'm going to run Excavator. I can take off range crit. I think I'm just going to do flat damage. Maybe weak spot damage. Yeah. I don't know. I would assume that's a bug. We would have to figure it out because obviously this is applying afterwards, so it's getting the override. But dots aren't supposed to be able to get weak spots anyways, so it is. It's like one of the things that we probably should fix. Haste would be a good thing to grab, but I don't really have the traits to put into Perception. So I think the last... I think I just need more damage, to be honest. I think I just get Blasting Cappering. Then run Bandit, and for our Prism, we got Bandit again, so we're gonna have multiple bandits. Unfortunately though, our reload speed is abysmal because we have minus 30% from the Legendary Prism and then minus 25% from Soldier, so I think our reload is really fucking slow. No crits though. don't know what the second weapon would be. Thorn isn't terrible right now. Maybe Thorn. Let's see here. What is this damage looking like? That's about 8k DPS, which is kind of what I was expecting. A lot of bandit. Okay, I mean it's not awful. I think I'm gonna take off weak spot though and get skill cooldown because I want to be able to use focus fire more. So I think I'm gonna run expertise. I don't need mod stuff. Endurance is gonna be useful. I don't really need handling. I don't really need amplitude. Ammo reserves is actually I don't need ammo reserves because I got bandit. Bark skin, I guess, just more DR. And some iframes, why not? Alright. We'll do this. And sure. Replace that. Alright, I'm gonna give this a run for a little bit and see how this goes. I'm gonna buy some consumables though. If I use Sidewinder. I don't want to use Sidewinder right now because we're gonna be reworking Gunslinger skills and Sidewinder's getting a rework. So I'd rather just wait until we do that before I build like a Sidewinder thing. Alright. Oh, ammo boxes. Okay. Concoction. Let's go ahead and do Mudtooth oil. Hopefully we get something decent. Yeah, damage reduction. Why not? Okay. God, that stupid shock is just murdering me though. Stamina's good. Oh god, that slow reload. Maybe I do want amplitude. The splash damage is not doing me much good right now. That reload speed's really bad. That's gonna get me killed. Man, that reload sucks. Oh, I can reload that way too early. Ugh, okay. Bossing on this thing is pretty slow. Expect damage to increase reload speed. Yeah, reload speed, probably a good idea to invest in. Maybe we should make a Thorn build. We've changed Thorn a little bit. We got some new tools to play with for Thorn, so maybe Thorn's not awful. Probably still is, but you know, how bad can it really be? What was that hitting? That wasn't like doing any damage. It was just a shield. Thorn's still pretty solid for clear. The thing is, though, I would have to change Fey Royal armor out because the Thorn projectiles don't curve very hard. Range damage. And so what eventually happens is that they fire too fast and then they can't track, like backtrack onto an enemy. Oops, wrong way. You haven't touched new archetypes yet? That's fair. Yeah, so that's kind of one of the things I wanted also to do is to make sure that all the old builds still function. Like, we did nerf a couple things, but everything should still be, you know, good. If it was good before, it should still be good now. Speaking of which, I actually have a bow build I want to try too. Crap. Okay. I usually don't fall into these there, so that kind of sucks. Ooh, I want both health and... I think that if I don't get weakness exploit or whatever weak spot damage, I think I'm going to go for stamina, life, reload speed, fire rate. Fire rate would be good. Range damage. Can't crit. So yeah, weak spot damage or explosive damage. Explosive damage would probably be the best, actually. We're nerfing hyperactive. I don't know if you've read that in the Discord, but hyperactive is going to get toned down a bit because yes, 4 haystacks, 50% bonus is just a little silly. Lydusa. I don't want to fight Lydusa. Oh, is it? It should be Lydusa. Yeah, haste is a little crazy right now. Hyperactive is going to end up being 50% increased haste effect. It'll still be good, but it's not going to be like, instead of, I think at 4 stacks, instead of 50%, I think it's only going to be like 36. So it'll still be really good, just not crazy. Duration of the dot mutators. Mutators are getting passed at some point. That's kind of a long way out though, unfortunately. We got to finish up archetypes. We got to do relics and mod changes after that, and then we got a couple other things, but it's on the list. We're just, you know, not super fast.
So now let us listen to the music and identify the beats.
Wow, did picking up an ammo crate only give me like 3 ammo? Oh, already at wall phase? I love increased projectile speed. Like, even Thorn feels so responsive. Ooh, maybe Merciless would be good with this too. Merciless projectiles are always kind of weird. But, okay, that's kind of silly that it didn't really work out. That's pretty good. Give me that ammo. $35 suggest. Yeah. 35 maybe. Might have to get to 35, yeah. Yeah, Medusa kind of got stagger locked there. That's the cool thing about Soldier too, in its trait. You know, you get double stagger damage, and you don't really stagger most enemies or bosses all that much. But with Soldier, you really can, especially with explosives that do like just really big hits. Shocker, World's Edge is still my favorite weapon. Like, it's such a good way to clear zones. You know what, after this, I think I'm going to try and do a Thorn build, because I think Thorn, you know, since we doubled the clip size and increased the fire rate a little bit, I think it's got potential. TR would be nice, but I would like to get explosive damage. Primo generator. Let's see how this goes. This is another boss you typically can't weak spot. Ah! Okay, or you could just fucking get obliterated. Why not? I guess once you do some actual damage to him, he just falls over. Hey, Richie. Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of testing with the guns. That's like the one thing I've been focusing on the most is making sure all the guns feel good, because we want all the guns to be usable, handguns and long guns. And so some of the handguns are really good to fall back on. And I've been trying to make builds with handguns because that's kind of one of the things we're supposed to be doing. Oh my god. No! The shock killed me? Oh my god. I got completely dumpster. I can't believe I fucking died to just a stupid Fae flying assholes with their spears. Not enough leech, didn't have enough life regen. Ugh, that sucked. I wonder if I can use Tranquil Heart to mitigate shock. Seems so. Okay, I'm gonna do Tranquil Heart rather than Profane Heart. I'm gonna go back through one more time though. I think this is working for the most part. Bandit Meridian's fine. I like Thorn. Trying to think what else I could do. I could run haste stacks, not do Chronomancer, but go like Slipstream, Hyperactive, and haste. Don't know if that's gonna be worthwhile. I guess I can give it a try real quick. And then let's do like, we won't need conversion therapy. But let's do Slipstream Anastasia's for 1. And then do Perception, Strong Back, Fortify, Gifted, Vigor, Endurance, Kinship, Siphoner, kind of go with Expertise. I'm gonna do Bark Skin and that. Okay. Actually, healing effectiveness probably would have been better. Doing Triage. Give me 1 more health per second on Tranquil Heart. But alright, so we have 2 Bulwark. Let's go. Oh, this is gonna be tough. So if I put on Jitter Juice, I'm no longer, I'm gonna be in heavyweight, which means that I need, I have to Mudtooth Concoction. Oh, fuck. I need the second. Yeah, might have to deal with just a little bit less projectile speed. Meat Shake, and then Eggnog. There we go. Okay. Medium, 2 stacks of haste, 1 more with item. Oh. Well, I guess at this point I can go Siphoner. I'm gonna have to reload significantly more often. Damage is even less. Maybe not the best idea. Yeah, having to reload just... Even with all the extra reload speed from getting haste, that sucks. Alright. I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing. Deal with it. Alright. I gave it a try. Merciless build. I'm gonna do Merciless. I'll say after I want to play around with Meridian first, and then I'm gonna do Thorn, and then I'm gonna try Merciless with projectile speed. Yeah, Richie. I mean, at some point you're gonna have to get into Remnant 2. If only the Beyond Hell survival thing didn't crash, it'd be awesome. Oh shit, I forgot to change my mutator. Or not mutator, what should we call it? Legendary Prism, there we go. DR, sure, I'll take DR. If I'm gonna start from Remnant 2 from the beginning, knowing what I know, you really can't go wrong with Medic. Actually, Medic is a good choice. I would say anything but Challenger, really. Challenger is such a hard build to start because so many of the bosses are ranged, and then your damage perk isn't going to work on most of them most of the time. Handler, honestly, is probably the easiest, though. Handler's dog is so good early game. That's a Handler or Medic, yeah. Medic's just good across the board. It's safe, it's reliable, it, you know, all damage works on everything. It's good. Ow. Oh god, it's a big hand. Ow. Wait, did this thing not blow up, or did it just blow up and it didn't deal any damage? Okay. Maybe it just didn't deal any damage at the time? That was weird. Fire rate. I do like fire rate. The ammo. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a Thorn build next. I think Thorn could work out. Medic. If you're gonna go Medic, I would suggest another all damage class. Like if you can get Losum and get Alchemist early, Medic Alchemist is really good combo early on. After that, probably Medic Hunter or Medic Gunslinger. So basically, you're either going to want to just run like an all damage build, where you can run like mods and dots and stuff with 2 all damage archetypes, or you use Medic and the Shield mod to basically just support you playing ranged with Hunter. And that's the 2 paths I'd go. No, sir. where did I missed the buff thing. It was way back. I'm not gonna go all the way back there. Handler Gunslinger, that's true. I always forget because Handler didn't start with range damage. Actually, no, it was Engineer that didn't. Handler Gunslinger is good too. You're right. But if he's starting Medic, then I would do Medic Alchemist right away. Yeah, I think his Engineer actually didn't have range damage right away. I think Handler always did. Get staggered. Give me 8 seconds while I reload. Oh, was he not marked? Get staggered. Staggering bosses is great. What do you got? Reload speed. Yeah, I need reload speed. I need to compensate. The reload speed's really bad. Yeah, especially if you're playing on a controller or don't really have great aim, Handler is like the best. Handler is so good. The dog covers your ass so much.
Yeah, I don't trust this place.
And then like Handler Engineer, also two very, very good archetypes together. Once you get into Losum, you can grab Engineer. The dog does not good damage, but you know, being that it gives you skill, your Engineer turrets will, you know, auto aim damage for you, which is, you know, helpful if you don't have great aim. Get out of my face. Critical hit, life. Okay, so now I need like actual damage. I need either like range damage or explosive damage as my last perk. Also, I forgot to change my relic to Tranquil Heart, so I'll do that real quick. Forgot to change that out. Yay! I hate this boss. Yeah, well, it's like because once you start playing on harder difficulties, the dog does not scale. It damage like is just pitiful. It dies really quick. Like it's not great. It really isn't. Early game though, awesome tank. Get staggered, Olepsis. Am I not doing any damage? What? Oh, his thing blocks. Alright. I like that I actually can hit him with this increased projectile speed. Get staggered, bitch. Alright. That wasn't too bad. The extra projectile speed is very, very noticeable. It's so handy because, like, that's my biggest gripe about playing with projectile weapons. It's just it's so hard to aim at stuff that's moving because you have to, like, aim ahead of them, and it takes a lot of extra skill. Or most of the time, it's not worth it because it's like I could just get better DPS by using a much faster weapon, like any other gun. We've talked about giving the dog like a turret or some sort of like offensive ranged ability, and then we just always defaulted back to it's just a warden turret. Ow. Okay, was not paying attention. Gotta leech some of that back. That's not my shot. I got a second overload on. How'd that happen? Oh, I think that's a bug. I think when I got hit with the second overload, I have like a permanent second overload on now. Because like you'll see that I'm getting hit twice. Once with like the build up one, and then at the bottom there's like a little red one. That's the new. Yeah, I've got double overload on. That's not good. I'll have to report that to Ari. Honestly thought I would dodge that. Alright. Skill, reload speed. Dog gets 10 extra rings. Yeah, that might be a little unfair too. Obviously, I don't think we have much plans to change dog at this point. I think in Beyond Hell, we upped its base damage so the dog hits decently hard. But he's not anything special. I think the only thing we're planning on doing with the dog is changing the model of the dog to look different for each of the three different types of dogs rather than just be like a scarf change. I think we're gonna do the German Shepherd default, and then we're gonna do a Golden Retriever as a support dog, and then we're gonna do a Pit Bull as the attack dog. I mean, I love pit bulls, man. That's all I ever have is pit bulls. I have two pit bulls right now. I love pits, but they are fitting to be the attack dog. Is Huggy DPS meta wise? It depends. If you want to play like monorail, which is like the best build in the game, yes, you can do Hugs monorail or Invader Hunter for monorail. But typically no. Mod spam, mod swapper is like the actual true best build in the game because you don't have the weak spot at all. Why is some of this dealing damage, some of it not? This thing does no fucking damage. Oh god. He got away from me. Alright, that's a little annoying. I'm in his armor. Range damage, I'll take it. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, you scrapped at the wrong guy. Whoa!
Collies, you mean border collies? Those are like working dogs. Like you need to have like routines for them, jobs. Cause yeah, they are loud and active. That's what I like about like my pitties, is they're only as active as you are, and so a lot of the times they're just fucking couch potatoes. Like, oh, let me wait till I finish this zone. Oh, that sucked. No, you're in there. All right.
Holy hell.
Let's get life. about no? All right, let me move my webcam. It's like my pities are in here, and they're literally just like that, being loafs, because that's what they do. Yeah. Yeah, Jack Russells are cool. I like all the terrier builds, terrier dogs in general, because pits are just terriers as well. It's the same thing. I like healthy dogs that aren't, birth defects. Did not quite get to the DPS check or make it past the one phase. What? Oh, come on. I was not in that. Alright, that was my fault. Alright, I'll change builds. But this build was working out. I just bad plays on my behalf both times. I don't think I was in that. I thought I was away from that beam. Or my game could crash. Alright. You just do that, I guess. I haven't crashed in a while, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, let's try to do like Thorn. Alright, so Soldier is giving me good range damage, but reduced fire rate. And that's all. So maybe I don't need Soldier for this. Maybe I just want to go like Hunter and Chronomancer so I can run Ace. Or let's flip these. Let's go Hunter, Chronomancer, Pause for pause skills. Move this. Handgun, I don't really know yet. I don't need Fey Royal for Thorn, so what if we do... Lifesteal is probably a good one to pick up. And then like one more concoction. Do that. If you're playing Diablo 4, have you played Project Diablo 2? Because that's my favorite ARPG right now. I'm also been a big fan of Mech Warrior, but that's a very niche title. Mech Warrior's been a thing I've been playing a lot. Remnant 2, and Monster Hunter. That's pretty much all I got going for me right now. All right, so Thorn. Actually, one thing I gotta check, it does mod damage actually help Deadwood? So these both were 504 by default. I don't think this is gonna help. No, 504. So that part is the same. I need to figure out how I can check this accurately. I need to take off Bandit. Let's go put 10 in. 30, 24. Okay, so you do want mod over ranged. Okay. So we do that. But it does count as a mod hit. And the only reason why I was concerned is because what Deadwood does is basically just allow you to trigger blowback, but blowback itself comes on the gun, and so mod damage does not scale the blowback from the gun whenever you stack 5 thorns. But the mod power does affect blowback that you self detonate from Deadwood. So that's what Thorn's always been like a weird weapon to try and scale, because like it's got explosions, range damage, and mod damage. It's just really wonky. We have a slightly better Thorn here. It's got double the magazine size and higher fire rate, so it should be better. But it's still just a weird weapon. I think I'm gonna run Nightweaver's Grudge Conversion Therapy. Actually, yeah, because I want the fire rate. And this way I'm gonna get a sack of haste and some crit. Yeah, we'll do hyperactive. Explosion, range damage, mod damage. Just get, I mean, that should, actually range isn't going to do anything. Mod crit, I guess. I guess this is a mod build. It's not really a range build. Well, if that's the case, if we're going to do mod build, then let me move over to a mod character. I have character slots for like a bunch of different, like, you know, overarching builds, so like ranged, melee, skill, mod, because I need to save more than 8 slots. So we'll do crit, fire rate, mod damage. Mod cost doesn't really do anything. Fire rate, explosion, mod is we'll run this one. And then we could run a cult operative or hyperactive. Let me see how a cult operative works with this thing. So what a cult operator does, if you aren't aware, is that every time I use a mod, it's going to let my hits deal 30% more elemental damage, to kind of help you play that mod ranged hybrid setup. And so I'm wondering if that's going to help bridge the gap in damage here. Let me answer mod real quick. I know I don't have any damage things on, but let's see. Yeah, so basically I'm getting that 31 as the extra hit. Alright. Maybe I don't need a cult operative. Let's call it a little hyperactive. And then we'll do Nightweaver's Grudge. Version therapy. Crit. So we need Siphoner. I guess haste stacking, I guess, because we want the fire rate. do Anastasia's. Auctions. Let's do Tranquil Heart. Then Leech. So 2, 3 from this, and then we can use an item for 1. Okay, that damage is kind of a lot. Yeah, alright. Yeah, might be a little much. That might be a little much. I think most of the time when I was playing Thorn, I was playing more of a ranged build, but I guess mod is definitely the way to go. And then what if we went Soleus, and Nebula, just because Nebula's Nebula on feedback. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of damage. I don't know how this is going to play off in a boss fight, because you're not really just going to get the time to sit here and just dump mag after mag. But it's still 10k DPS, which is a little high. But, I mean, let's give it a shot, I guess. And this is kind of like... This is what I don't like, is a lot of my archetypes are following in the just run haystacks for damage. And that's why we need a nerf hyperactive. The 50% bonus, so that should get cut this down at 3 stacks from 42%. I think it's gonna be like 28%. That's gonna take a lot of DPS off, so I think that's definitely required. Let's do that. Don't need amplitude. Endurance. Siphoner, Leech. I don't know if I need kinship to, not kill myself with that, but we'll see. All right. Where is damage reduction? Alright. What do you got? Matutonic. Skill cooldown. I don't want skill cooldown. Whatever. We're fine. That's fair. Lurk away. Alright, let's try Thorn. Thorn might be a little too good now.
I've never seen anything like that.
Fucking zoomies, man. Oh, I didn't grab Insight. I think I need Insight. range damage, stamina. I'll take stamina. Why not? Haste is always crazy, man. You just move so fast. Alright, I gotta see where my mod ends up after I use it. Yeah, we're back down to 0. Okay, I can't have that. So let me redo my talents really quick. For traits. I need insight. Insight, spirit, siphoner. Kinship, just in case I blow myself up, which I will. Bigger. Leech. All right, try that. That's kind of funny. Max health, take it. Yeah, Horn's really fucking good now. It's like, and all I did was give it more clip size and some fire rate, and it's all the difference, I guess. There's no way. I mean, I don't. I remember I proposed the change to it before, but I don't think Ari has it implemented in this build. Because if it is, then I'll definitely have to nerf it. Because we did give like, I think the base damage on it was 5. Obviously that was like nothing, but I think I put it to like 15. But that might be a little too much if that's actually in right now. Yeah, that's kind of scary. Oh, I'm not even in 19 bosses. Why I'm only in? Oh, this character's on that one. That makes sense. I was like, why is this so low? We're not even playing on Apocalypse. Okay. Never mind. We are. Yeah, let's do everything right. So why is this feeling so easy? Like I shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, okay. All right. So I picked up one of my books. Fire rate. character zooms so hard. That's still a lot. That's still, I mean, that was only the first boss. First bosses are usually pretty easy, but that's still a lot. I'll have to talk to Ari and see what the current version of Thorn is. Obviously, it's going to get nerfed a bit once we reduce haste stacking, but even then, where's my ammo? Yeah, it's still pretty OP. Definitely have to touch it. Yeah. Still pretty OP.
Hey, how's that, huh? You ain't so tough. Yeah, you ain't so bad. I've never seen anything like this before.
Stamina, reload speed, stamina. Flagbringer. All right, so then after this, what was the other build that we're gonna do? Oops, didn't want to do that. I've got him out of ammo. Yeah. Alright, this is a little too much. Let's see another build we're gonna do. Meridian Thorn. Oh, well, I want to do Corrupted Sorrow, but I think someone had mentioned a different build. Yeah, it's a little nutty. Uh, what was the other build? Um, oh, I forget. Grateful 187K. Yeah, all right. I'm just gonna stop that where it is. It's too much. I don't know what happened to Thorn. Oh, and I crashed. Why am I crashing every time I forfeit boss rush? Hmm. All right, so we're not gonna do that. I want to do corrupted sorrow, and then there was something else that was on the tip of my tongue that I was supposed to test, and I don't remember what it was. Corrupted sorrow, I guess, is a mod build. Oh, don't tell me you're crashing now. That's one of the things we've been trying to figure out. Me specifically, I always have a character in my second slot that crashes. And I don't know why. I've had to delete the character and remake it several times. But it's only that fucking character slot. But like sometimes it'll be like I can load it 3 times, it'll crash 3 times, and then it'll load up just fine. But we don't know what the hell is causing it. That one just crashed. Alright, so it was 3 crashes. So, well, I don't know if the first one counted because it crashed on exiting, but I could just move over to a ranged character. That's fine. Damn, I haven't actually crashed in many, many weeks. It's always this fucking second character slot. Yeah, alright, I'll just move to the first character slot. I'll play a ranged build and do Meridian over there. Or Sorrow. I don't know why I keep saying Meridian. Let Ari know. Or we could just all crash. Why the fuck is my shit just crashing now? Um. Well, that's not good. Hmm. What if I delete my world data? Um. I'll load it one more time and then I'll delete my world data because it might be world data related. Oh, sure. Under threatening of deleting the world data, you load. All right. Fire, Corrupted Sorrow. All right, Corrupted Sorrow. We are still doing haste, it looks like. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. So Corrupted Sorrow build. We're using Occult Operator to reload our Sorrow every time we use our mod, which I think was the biggest downside to using this thing. And so we're going to be running Fae to increase the projectile speed of Will-o-the-Wisp and the bolts so that they're easier to land. Harvester bots for some leech because we're not really going to use our long gun otherwise. And we have some generic haste stuff. And then conversion therapy because I want the fire rate for Corrupted Sorrow. Let's go ahead and move this over to Tranquil Heart to bypass the overload. And then for that amulet, we're running Racism's Core, which increases our cast speed, which is affecting like how fast we can use our mod in this. And increases our elemental damage just a little bit, which we do get elemental damage off of a Occult Operative. And then we're also going to be applying slow via Frostbite from using this mod, which with Chronomancer Prime is going to give us more desync, which is going to give us more damage at the cost of reduced fire rate and such. So that's kind of the idea there. And then let me move my trait points. Got trait points left. Spirit. Bark skin. I don't really need anything. I guess I'll just get cast speed. Cast speed's useful. Alright. Hey Chang. How's it going? Happy holidays, man. We are just testing more Beyond Hell stuff. Well, I got some time.
What's that smell?
I hit her hatchet she threw. I'm surprised that hit me. Oh fuck, that my guy punches really hard. Alright. A little scary there. Is Occult Operator working? I don't see my ammo regenning. Huh. Assume it is, but alright. Wow, fucking crush that thing. Ow. Oh, God. Alright, I mean, that worked out, right? I think this technically does count as an explosion, but I'm gonna get movement speed. The Cold Operator is supposed to give me some passive ammo regen at 1% per second. Doesn't look like it's actually giving me ammo regen. Status damage. Yeah, I don't want any of this stuff. Needles. Ow. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm just getting manhandled. Alright. You ever tried Remnant 2? It's actually not super fast paced. We're playing modded Remnant, which is Beyond Hell. We're doing like an overhaul mod that I'm testing a lot of stuff out for. So this is not exactly indicative of what the game actually is like. It's more like a Dark Souls game with guns. Oh, hit me. All right. Life, please. I have not played the DLC for Night Rain yet. I actually didn't know it was even out. Is it good? Because I played Night Rain, and I thought it was fine until they made it so single player was like super easy. But my biggest complaint is that the map was always so samey, and you always kind of knew where you were going and what path you wanted to take. Is that still the case? These are assholes. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm gonna get punched. Mod build up, damage reduction, we'll take that. I need mod damage and I don't know, probably explosion damage or health regen. You haven't tried it yet? Yeah, I mean, I'd be down to play it again. I like Night Rain. I think a lot of people didn't really care for it, but it had too many flaws. But I think the actual concept is good. All right, I mean that was pretty good for Talratha. Ammo is definitely a concern here. I don't think the Cold Operative's ammo regen's actually working. Because it should help sustain this, but it's really not doing anything for me right now. Maybe going Gunslinger for ammo reserves would have been a big thing. But anyway, so we're playing Remnant since you haven't played this. I'm playing specifically a mode called Boss Rush, which is kind of like a survival-y mode. All you're doing is bossing, and the game doesn't really play like this all the time. This is just one specific mode. The game's actually more about exploration, puzzle solvings, and then doing like your normal soul stuff. Oh, I'm out of ammo. It's not that far away. We'll grab it. Skill cooldowns. I don't want any of that. Like, there's a lot of billion, like, that's so, there's a lot of builds in this game. Like, you can make anything work. There's a million different, like, you have archetypes, which are basically your classes. You can pick two. You got long guns, you got handguns, melee weapons, you have spells, essentially, mods that you can put on guns. You got mutators, which change how they work. You got traits for some passive stuff. You got prisms for passives and other, like, there's so much crap you can do for builds in this game. Like, it's insane. And that's one thing I really like about this game is if you like to make builds and experiment like in a Souls game or whatever, you're gonna fucking love it here. It's so good. Piggies. Come on, man. No, get back here. Alright. Okay, so yeah, Corrupted Sorrow's a pretty decent build. I do not mind this at all. I need to figure out how to fix my ammo issue because I'm burning through so much ammo. But other than that, I really like this.
What is this place?
Ammo, though. Ammo is definitely becoming my biggest hater right now. Ah! Oh, that wasn't good. Yeah, I got double overload again. Okay, that's a bug I have to talk to Ari about. Save that little clip so you can see it. Alright, fifth boss, what do we got? Shahal, not Shahala, Astropath. There you go. Alright, yeah, not too bad, not too bad. DR, movement speed, spot damage. I would like mod damage. That'd be nice. Oh, I lost my other overload. Huh, okay. At least it's not permanent. Oh, come on. Give me something good. MO. Alright. So now we're gonna do Ravager. Ravager's a fun fight. He's also just got a lot of HP. Please. Get out of here. Oh, come on. I want a damage buff, please. I need a damage buff. Mod build up. My range damage isn't what I want. Oh, come on. I hate these guys so much. Oh my god, I'm dead. Too many pokes. I don't have enough, like, AoE. I was just fucked up. I ran out of stamina. I was being dumb. Alright. That's a fun build, though. I like that one. I'm gonna try something different. I always get killed by those guys. Like, I always get swarmed. Because I just run in and I'm looking for the damn thing. It's just my fault. It's just me being terrible at this game. Okay. Fire. I think I've played fire dots before. Shock. Let's see, what is this one? Oh, Void Light. I did want to play with this one, but I don't think I can right now. I don't think this build's like done yet. So part of the thing with Fey Armor increasing projectile speed is that since it works on all projectiles, it works on like even mod projectiles, so you can actually use Void Light and shoot it just straight out. Same with Hellfire. But I wasn't done messing with this build yet, so I'm not going to touch that one. Oh, a summoner build would also be something I need to do, and an engineer build. Oh, Anguish. I have Anguish and mod SWAT for explosives. I haven't played Anguish yet. This is another one that I'm gonna have to, because Anguish was like one of those like best builds in the games before, and I got to make sure that it's still good. So, Heat Wave, Loath of the Week, Slipstream. Hyperactive because I want the fire rate. We're gonna run 2 stacks of haste, just 2 stacks? I guess so. Okay. Loathe the Weak. Stagger is definitely gonna get me. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do. Anguish build using actual Anguish, not the mod. Range damage, health. That's what I wanted to do. Anguish. No stagger resistance is definitely going to be an issue for this one, I think. I didn't think that was gonna land on me. I also thought that was gonna be the flicking of the wrist one. That one. Yeah, I mean, Anguish still kind of fucking slaps. Health regen's good. Like, we nerfed Anguish's damage, and it's still kind of crazy. Healing effectiveness, movement speed, healing effectiveness, movement speed. I got life and life regen. What hit me? This should be quick. Vicious. I like vicious. This thing is not going down easy. God dang. Health regen.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Nope, the buff thing over here? Come on, where is it then? Oh, it was in that corner. I walked right by it. Oh, come on. I hate when boss rush never gives me like the perks I actually want. That's 6 chances to get like a damage mod. Nada. Not OTK. Let's not get one shot because I'm not that tanky. Oh, that was really close. Oh, come on. I'm also really bad at that second slam. I always forget, like, the actual wave on that second one comes out later, and then the beams come out. It's not the same. You know, you don't just dodge as soon as it hits the ground. Fire rate. Fire rate is DPS, so I'll take that. Get out of here. English is always going to be good. I just liked it since we got the insight perk on the last DLC, that we can sustain duration mods pretty much indefinitely now. Ow. Skull crack. I was like, no wonder that rock fucking hit me so hard. Yeah. Get out of here. Nope. So would like to get mod damage, explosive damage would be my last two preferable.
You scrapped with the wrong guy. Woo.
Oh fuck, I did not see this person here. Where is my little pillar buff? Here we go. Damage damage. No, I don't need them. Just thinking of Sorrow build. There we go. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, so scary. Teleporters. Alright, Gwen. Gonna hopefully die really quick. Or ow. Where's Gwen at? Gwen, can't see. There you are. Skill cooldowns, stamina. I like skill cooldowns. I don't really need it though. Stamina, I will take. I always need stamina. And then last one's got to be mod damage or explosive damage. Six. So we're either gonna have Shahala or Ellipsis Tora. Ellipsis Tora. All right. Ah! Not paying attention. Yeah, also scary. Nope, 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 nope. All right, Shahala. These flyers probably won't come with me to the Shahala fight. They're just not really good at that. Oh my god, I'm totally dodging this. I know I am. Got bled. It's always fucking vicious. Alright, easy enough. Just dodge. Don't get hit. Mod build up. Can I get fucking mod damage, please? Where's the archer at? There he is. Abby. Come on, Abby. Shit. Where do you go? Ow! Oh god, I don't like him teleporting. Where's my buff? No. Right, where you at? Why don't you guys go find him? Okay. Alright, what's this? Hive Mother? Hive Mind? Shroud. Shrewd. Whoa, he came at me with melee from the get-go? I don't think I've ever seen that. Easy enough. Stamina, skill damage. Come on! Can I just get mod damage or explosive damage? You have two options. Just give me one. I hate the Fae. No, of course not. Why would you give me one of the perks that I want? Oh, I thought that was enemies. Let's see, are we gonna fight Ruin? Hey, it is Bruin. How about that? That was not exactly how I wanted that to go. Self-stagger bad. Get away from me, Bruin. Okay. Keep walking back. Just keep walking back. Hey, explosive damage. I'll take it. Finally, I have all the perks. Like, Bruin's really fun. I like fighting the Impaler. He's not fun when you have self-stagger damage and he walks up to your face. No! Oh, that was my guy. Get me out of here. Corruptor. All right. What the fuck was that? Am I hitting the wall? Alright, back up there. Alright, so Anguish still good. Despite nerfs, it is still really good. Not gonna feel bad about anyone complaining to me about nerfing Anguish. I don't care. I don't think. What? The detonator? I was trying to touch the wall. The detonator got me. What? Oh, that's horse shit. What? Fucking what? Okay. All right. And I crashed. Oh, okay. That was I turned around. I turned my back on the guy. Fucking detonator. If this crashes again, I'm gonna delete my world data and see if that fixes it. Yeah, crash. Okay. Save 1, save 0. That sucked. I can't believe that happened. All the times I've died, it's just been me being dumb and just being too hasty. Get myself killed. But okay, Anguish is great. Actually, maybe I should move over to a skill-based character. This is all mods, and for the most part, I think mods are in a pretty good spot. I don't think there's anything wrong with any of them, really. Well, the ones that were working before. We still got to buff all the terrible ones.
I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that.
Shock is good. Fire is good. Corrosion's good. Corrupted Meridian. Oh, that's normal. Swapper. Okay, yeah, so I think I got all the mod builds taken care of. Let me move over to skill character real quick. I'm gonna try like one more build today. I think this is my skill character. Crashes. Alright, what did I have on here? Summoner. Don't know. Oh, I was running mods on this thing too because I didn't have my mod character set up. That's right. Um, what summoner build was this? Elemental army. What if we try? I need to make an astropath build. Oh, Overlord. Yeah. Triage, health healing. Yeah, alright. Then we have Fractured Heart, which is going to hurt us. Defensively, we need to get some armor would be great. I need armor. 32 weight's kind of lame. Alright, come on, Mudtooth, give me something good. Don't want Shadeberry. Be something defensive. Dude, I am so tired of getting the stupid numbing agent. Sometimes I wish I could just have one more flask without it being random. What's that? Evade distance. Don't really want dark fluid either. I want bark skin or meat concoction or even egg drink or life or dark cider. There's a ton of different flasks that would be great, but they're just like, you're not gonna have any of those. Oh my god, stop giving me Shadeberry too. I hate this. Why is it giving me like the same 3 over and over again? Oh, come on, game. Oops. Cool, it just gave me the EXP drink. Great health conversion. See, and that would be fine, but I'm Piranha Tooth that's gonna be eating at me, so can't use that one either. Killing me, game. I just want to play summoners for a bit. I wonder if my memory leak is gonna occur. Oh my god. This game sometimes. Half the flasks are usable and you're giving me the other half. I feel like we should just remove Mudtooth Snake Oil from the game. 'Cause I hate it. Okay, strong drink. Fine. I'll take it. And then we'll get me some life. We have... Okay. Good. Great. Well, at least we're on lightweight. Oh, it took 10 minutes to prep. Are you guys enraged? They are. Okay. Did I walk past the buff? I must have. Okay. Okay. Aberration's dead. Mod build up. Healing effectiveness is also another one I really want to get. My minions are constantly dying. Like literally, the life is just getting drained. Let's go, big boys. I hope you guys are coming. Oh, I had the wrong turret too. Dang. Get out of here. Skill damage, A. Actually gonna run little dudes. I think they'll be able to hit more bosses more reliably. That's damage. Nope. Come on, guys, get him. I wonder if doing Summoner with Warden would... Well, no, I'm going to lose a lot of skill damage. I could do Handler as well. Have Dog. Please some of you guys are going to come through the wall. No. You guys aren't coming through the wall. Oh, you guys suck so hard. I don't think I've ever seen him start on this side. Stamina, status damage. I would need more tanky stuff. I need like damage reduction, life, and life regen. Actually, healing effectiveness would be great. It'll allow me to heal my minions easier. The worst part about playing minions is the fact that they just don't like to transition to zones very well. Like, they're over there now. Like, cool. I heard an elite. I'm actually not going to summon my fourth one because I want to see if they're even going to transition properly. I'd like to have one spare already. Where is the Buffy buff? It is up there. Ah, fuck, I'm not going up there. Looks like we get Nightweaver. Again, another boss that doesn't really do well with minions transitioning to areas, but... see. Hey, at least they're here. Hopefully they come through this spot. Yay! Shit, that hurt. gonna just sacrifice them now because I don't think they're gonna come into the room with me. Put everything away. Ow. Okay, so you shit in here. Come on. I can see her. You guys should be able to see her too. Yay. Good job, Summons. You did it. You make it a score point. Actually, I should have picked up the damage reductions because I would have filled out my shit more. Damn, I messed up on that. You guys are gone. Cool. Oh, there you guys are. Oh god, cubes. Ooh, he staggered. Get the fuck out of here. Damage reduction. Yeah, give me that. Alright, so I need life and healing effectiveness. I think would be good. Are you guys gonna come with me to the boss fight? I hope so. I don't think you guys are in the boss fight. Alright. Hopefully you come through the wall. Get him! Ow. Thanks, turret. Don't kick me. Come on, guys. Get him. Right. Mod damage, health regen. Okay, cool. The last one, healing effectiveness, great. Ugh. A lot to keep all these summons alive. And where are you guys? Outside the map. Cool. Oh, Bloat King? Minions are so bad on Bloat King. Knock me off the bridge. Ooh, nice teleport. Alright. Come on. Let's have this not be so poopy. At least they're with me. The problem is minions just tend to eat all the ads. They don't actually attack the Bloat King boss. So they're pretty useless. Wait, hit this dang thing? Far away. Get him, guys. Yeah, turret. Ah, crap. Hey, they actually did not terrible. That was good. Minions are usually so bad on that. Do I have mod build up? Whoops. Oh, actually, mod build up's good. Lets me get my side minions out more often. I use the spirit tentacles with spirit healer mutator to heal my minions because they're constantly taking damage per second. So if you don't keep them up, they just die. On top of, you know, skill cooldown probably would have been good. But I do want any effectiveness. This stuff in Beyond Hell does hurt. It's like on boss fights they will just die too, but. Well, I do the. I think we should be okay. Wait, am I fighting? No, I'm fighting corrupted Ravager. I need ammo. Oh, no, it's Lydusa. Okay, cool. Well, at least I got flyers who are with me. Yay. Ow. Vicious is always nasty. Ow. Ow. I thought for sure that I was dodging those. Oh, that was bad. Alright, minions on the last phase. Not really too excited about this part. They're just in the way. Oh, they're just eating the walls too every time. Ow! You guys are just in my way. That was dumb. I shouldn't have summoned. Okay. Yeah, a little scary. That was a little rocky. That could have gone. That could have gone bad. Oh fuck! Okay. I just got slapped really fucking hard. Man. All right. Minions are doing pretty good, but yeah, that sucks. Don't summon in front of enemies. get some fat DR. So 54% versus 45. Yeah, maybe I should just get more damage reduction off of that. All right. Mm, 20 attack speed, or we could run full stone. Probably for the better. I'll probably do that setup, and then that way they're not eating 1% of their life. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop there for today. I've been on for about 3 hours, so I'm gonna get off. Still got a bajillion things to test, but that's kind of where we're at right now. I gotta look at Thorn is the main thing. We're already gonna touch haste, but Thorn definitely needs to get fixed. So, all right, that's gonna be all for me. Thanks for hanging around, people.